All right. Well, good evening, you guys. I just applied my Shinrin Yoku. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. This kind of has a lemon scent, like in the woods. And I'm so excited about uh, to share this oil with you guys tonight. So, Shinrin Yoku is all about connecting with nature. Who likes nature here? I know a lot of us do. There's a lot of us that like doTERRA's um, uh, sense that we have. I just love this quote: mountains are not esteemed because they are high, but because they have trees. So I don't know about you. When I go to the mountains, I mean, I'm totally in awe of them. But when I go to some of these places and the trees are just towering up over above you and taking in so much of what they offer to us, not only just the scent of them, the shade, the homes that they offer for all the wildlife, and all the characteristics of the different trees. They're just so beautiful. So doTERRA has this beautiful wellness pyramid, and this really is going to go in a couple different things as far as like managing stress tonight and reducing toxicity. So doTERRA has set up this wellness pyramid. If nobody has seen this before, um, the more we take care of these different categories from the bottom and move our way up, we're taking that much more proactive um, activity in our healthcare. And so then when you get towards the top, then hopefully that's going to be less and less the more that you feed into the bottom of it. So here it kind of breaks down into those different categories. And tonight, Shinrin Yoku kind of falls in between two categories, between the managing stress, which I'm sure you're going to be like, well, what does that mean? How does this fit in with nature? And then reducing toxicity. So, and then I just want to preface that we are going to do a meditation with this tonight. So if you have an opportunity, grab your headphones. So then that way you can really tune in and listen to the guided meditation that is going to be included with this call tonight. And you can totally immerse yourself in it. So, and then when we get to that point, I will kind of give you a heads up. So that way you can have an opportunity to kind of step into a place where you're not going to get disrupted. You can have an opportunity to kind of totally relax. So I'm looking forward to sharing that opportunity with you too. So in this class, you're going to gain an understanding of forest bathing, learn about the health benefits of forest bathing, and how to enjoy a similar experience. No forest required. What? I love going to the forest, but if there is a place that you're at where you have no access to a forest, then this is something that you'll want to tune into. So discover the 3 simple steps of Shinrin Yoku. What is Shinrin Yoku? So that's what we're going to kind of dive into tonight. I'm actually going to share a video with you that Dr. Riggs did because I really feel like the 5-minute video can be much more encapsulating the effects and kind of share from you from doTERRA a little bit too. And really getting into why is Shinrin Yoku? Why is it important? So here is Dr. Riggs, and hopefully I can play this video. Because that was an issue with another one. I'm going to see if I can. Hmm. I just had it here, and now it's gone. Huh. Sorry, you guys. Some of the fun stuff that just kind of happens. I'm gonna pause, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. We got the video now. All right. So what did you guys think of what Dr. Riggs had to share? I think it's really great that doTERRA was listening to the interests of the Japanese market and worked with them in putting this blend together. And I love that, they really tried to promote these three different steps. Disengage from your daily routine. Who doesn't mind doing that? I think it's so good to be able to put our devices down as I'm doing this video online. But it's always good to be able to kind of break your routine up and get away and disconnect to be able to get back into nature. So, breathing deeply and taking time to connect with nature through quiet invitations. A lot of the research that is going into breath work right now is really helping us to go much deeper. And some people really talk about how it's really connecting with the creative and the divine. The other piece of it is that, like Joe Dispenza really gets into how breath work can activate the pineal gland. And it's really fascinating when you do a deep dive in some of that and how it changes the brain waves. And when we do that, we are really opening up and creating a connection with so much of the unknown. And that's where a lot of the inspirations come in. I think it was Einstein that I heard that would take a nap. Maybe it wasn't Einstein. I can't remember who it was, but there was some scientist that would go take a nap. Maybe it was Graham Bell. I think that's who it was. And he would have a bucket next to him and hold on to some marbles. And just about the time he would fall asleep and go into that state, he would let go of the marbles and they would fall into the bucket, and that would wake him up. And when he was in that state, he was able to be open to a lot more inspirations and come up with a lot of his inventions. So, taking the time to connect with our breath has really turned out to be a very deep practice. So, incorporating the essential oils, and I just did a breathwork class a couple weeks ago with another one of our doTERRA builders, and they're incorporating essential oils with the breath work and finding that people are taking it to a whole nother level. They're able to release a lot of things. They're able to step into that brainwave activity, and just having opportunities for inspirations. And it's just some beautiful stories that have come from that. So that's one of the reasons why we're going to do this breath work part in the class tonight, because I want to be able to incorporate it with you, even if you don't have the Shinrin Yoku, which comes in the roller touch blend for the oil, so you can diffuse it. And adding that into your breath work is going to take you to a whole nother space. So the third step is transition back to daily life. So that's another good practice, just to kind of get back into the phase of things and getting in touch into the present. So what if you can't make it to the forest? What's really awesome is that we have this oil that really connects us back to this sense of nature and what that does to our olfactory system, which is stimulating and tonifying different organs. And what's fascinating is that some studies are showing that Shinrin Yoku in particular can lower your cortisol levels. So it's reducing that impact of the stress hormone that's impacting us. And if we can't get away because we're tied up and we have obligations with our family, diffusing an oil, taking 15, sometimes even 5 minutes can be very effective. I know doing chair massages, doing an 8-minute chair massage can really change things in our nervous system and can help people to kind of get focused back into what they're doing. And that's what we're doing by incorporating the diffusing in our environment. So again, Shinrin Yoku is our forest bathing blend. What a beautiful name. And again, we have a touch roller, we have the essential oil, and it contains a lot of terpenes, phytonosides, and they have a really positive, powerful effect on our nervous system. They are really inspired by the practice of forest bathing, and it can really contribute to an energizing, rejuvenating experience with when combined with the creation of that green space in your home. So how do you use it? You can diffuse it to create clear and fresh surroundings. Breathe in when meditating or journaling. Apply to the skin with a carrier oil for personal aroma. The ingredients in this oil are lemon, patchouli, magnolia, Siberian fir, cypress, cardamom, hinoki, lavandin, which smells a lot like lavender, grapefruit, geranium, and lemon pettit grain. So there are so many oils in this blend that I absolutely love. And I just love how this blend is pulling all these beautiful oils together. So what is the science behind it? So there's a little bit about the science behind this blend, um, which is rich in terpenes that can have a lot of positive effects on forest bathing. And the phytonosides include limonene, alpha pinene, and beta pinene. So that's some of that tree oils that you're going to be smelling in there. And exposure to green space has been shown to promote calm and relaxation. And again, it just talks about those different oils and how they can promote calmness and positively affect your mood. So how to use Shinrin Yoku? You can diffuse it in your home, pair it with a flower arrangement or tree trimming, apply it topically while playing forest videos. Some of the meditation is actually going to take us on a video through the forest that you can watch if you would like. And so one of the things that it talks about is diffusing around pets. Use only 3 to 4 drops of an essential oil in a water-based diffuser. Pure essential oils are incredibly potent, so it doesn't take a whole lot. Our animals are very sensitive to the essential oils, and just make sure that they're in a large enough space when you're diffusing, and they have an ability to leave the space that you may be diffusing if they need to. Just always assess your animal. We want them to be happy too. And you'll be able to quickly identify if your animal is showing you stress around the essential oils. But I think you'll be amazed at how much they're going to enjoy this kind of an oil in their environment too. So what is wonderful about doTERRA, because they're CPTG standard, they're always testing our oils to make sure they're pure. And we have some other great aspects with the co-impact sourcing, and then having wellness advocates to support our customers. So doTERRA really likes to talk about the importance of purity and how it just makes a very powerful essential oil that can be very supportive for us. Excuse me. And there's just some really great uses for them in all those different ways that we use them, aromatically, topically, or we can take them internally. And so behind the bottle really talks about the co-impact sourcing aspects of it. That it's not just about how this bottle impacts us as we are using the product. There's always the story behind the bottle and how the oils are impacting those people as well. So we just love our community with doTERRA and how that brings so many people together and making a huge impact by changing people's health and quality of life. And that's a really beautiful thing. So some of the ways that we get to save with doTERRA is with our membership. We get 25% off. And some great ways that when you are new to doTERRA, you can get, well, first of all, when we buy 100 PV order, we can get free shipping, and that's across the board, customers, wellness advocates, anybody. But when somebody is first enrolling with doTERRA, they can get the free gift with 150 PV order of this Pebble diffuser. And then what's so awesome is that we have that refer a friend program where you can get the benefit of getting like doTERRA cash to basically pay for your products, any products that you want. And the refer a friend program actually covers for shipping, tax, and your annual membership. So those are some really cool things about the refer a friend program. If you want some more information on that, just let me know. I'll let you know where your link is and how you can share that with your friends and community. So trees are poems that earth writes upon the sky. Khalil Gibran, and I just love his writings, and it just almost like gives me goosebumps reading that because I'm a bit of a tree hugger, I'll admit it. So the loyalty rewards program are really great ways for us to save below the wholesale price. We get the 25% discount, and then when you are buying consistently, you can save additional percentage of on your purchases to help get free products. So if you have any questions on how to do a loyalty rewards program, I'll be happy to share that with you. Just message me and we'll get you going. And then really there's three types of people. There's customers, there's the sharer who like wants to do the refer a friend program, and then there's some people who want to have some additional income and or become to a point where they replace their income. If you are a builder, feel free to reach out to me and we can set up a business overview and share some details about that. So I'm going to stop the share. Okay, so we have the video. I'm going to get that started. So before we get going on that, I just want to encourage you to find a space where you can get comfortable. And if you would like, you can watch the video, but also feel free to just sit, concentrate, take nice, slow, deep breaths. Some of the recommendations for breath work is sitting comfortably, somewhat sitting upright, or if you want to, lay down, and you're going to take in a 4-second breath. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6 to 8 seconds, so slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, and exhale on 6 to 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's about the pace. If that's too fast for you, then just find a pace that works for you. But it's kind of nice to inhale and then hold it for 4 seconds and exhale a little bit longer. And then if you can, even hold your breath there before inhaling, and then inhale again for 4 seconds. So there is box breathing where you do inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, inhale for 4 seconds. So, and going back through that pattern. So that could be another option if you're more familiar with that practice. But really find a pace that works for you. And if you need to kind of pause for a little bit, catch your breath, feel free to do so. And if your thoughts start to wander, just notice and try to breathe and try to just center and listen to the guided meditation that we'll have for you. Okay, so I will look forward to seeing you. It's about 14 minutes long, and I hopefully have a chance to spend a minute before we end the video tonight, okay? All right. Thank you. I just invite you to take a next few slow, deep breaths. And if you can, get a bottle of water and hydrate yourself after this. And hopefully, you'll have a nice, restful time after you've watched this video. And I just look forward to hearing what you guys got out of that meditation. And if you would share your comments on the post in Facebook. And I just hope that you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.